What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I've just started collecting all of the data from Vanguard. I got through all the assault rifles for damage profiles and started working on SMGs. And in the middle of that, I discovered a new mechanic in Vanguard that's never been in Call of Duty games as far as I'm aware. It is something that's been in Battlefield games, but I don't think it's ever been in Call of Duty. So we're going to cover that. As always, if you guys like the content, consider dropping a sub, a like, and a comment on this video and helping us out with the algorithm. But let's get into it, and I'll show you this new mechanic. So as I said, this is something that has been in Battlefield games, but never in a Call of Duty game as far as I'm aware. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't think this has ever been the case. In all the past COD titles, when your reticle was on a target, the bullet always went directly where your reticle was. So there was no, when you were ADS, there was no like small hipfire cone or anything like that. It was always directly on the reticle, on the crosshair, is where the bullet would go. And in this game, that is just not true. So I've got the MP40. I went through all the assault rifles and I didn't notice this with assault rifles. So I think it's there for assault rifles. I just think it's a very small effect. But as soon as I started going to SMGs, this is the MP40. I noticed it immediately with this. So this is a target that's probably like 80 meters away. I'm going to shoot right at this little square, and you're going to see the bullet's not going to go anywhere near that every single time. So there it went way left and up to the left. There it hit it. There it went down to the right. Just went to the right a little bit there. Left a little bit there. Left a lot there. So you can see there's a significant, basically, hipfire cone even when you're ADS. And like I said, this has been something that was in Battlefield before, but it's never been in a Call of Duty game, I don't think. And it's interesting, and the in-game stats for the attachments in this game are pretty accurate, so I'm basically pulling all those out of the game to put on the website. And I noticed that there was something in the stats. So if you look at the attachments here, if you look at basically the description of the stats, so pros, it said +2 accuracy. If you look at that, I assumed that just meant recoil control before I started looking at this, but if you look at this, this only helps with horizontal recoil control, and we don't really have a stat that's saying what this new basically ADS hipfire cone would look like, as far as what that would, like, which stat relates to that. I don't think it's on here. I think this is something we're gonna have to figure out, and I think it's this accuracy stat. So they don't have it in the list of detailed stats, but they do have it in the pros. So if you stack all these, I built the same gun, MP40, with a bunch of attachments that help with that accuracy. If I spawn in with this, you're going to see that it will actually go directly where I'm aiming. And I think that's what that accuracy stat means. So I'm in the same spot here. I'm gonna zoom in, same target, same distance. And you can see every bullet now is going to land right on that. So I think at least part of that accuracy stat is this ADS hipfire cones. This is a really big mechanic that's different, that really can change how you build guns. And if this comes into Warzone eventually, it's going to be really, really interesting, because this is totally different. Like I said, I think this is totally different than any Call of Duty has ever been. So it'll be interesting how this affects the gameplay and how the game plays moving forward. I don't have all the information for this yet. Like I said, I don't know. I'm sure as I get more playtime in this game and more experience testing attachments and things, it'll become more clear how different guns have different amounts of this, and just in general what's going on here, because this could just be some weird mistake, to be honest. I doubt that it is. I think it's a new mechanic they've added, but there's a chance that this is just something weird with the MP40 and the attachments. I don't know, but I just wanted to get this out there because I think it is a new stat that these guns have that they've never had before. Like I said, I'm in the middle of getting all the damage profiles right now as I record this video. I just thought this would be something interesting to get out there right away. I've got all the AR damage profiles already, but obviously there's a ton of different attachments in this game that actually modify your damage. So I'm gonna have to get all those as well, but I'll probably actually be done with all the damage profiles tonight. They're relatively easy to test. But then I have to do all the attachment modifiers and things. I don't know when this is all gonna be up on TrueGameData, but it should be relatively soon. In the next, I don't know, week or so, hopefully. We're gonna have to make some site modifications as well to bring in all this new data and new information. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Just a quick short one to show off a new mechanic that I don't think anyone's talked about yet. I hadn't heard about it, that's for sure. So I hope you guys found it interesting and useful, and I'll see you in the next video.